Hi guys, my name is Rhian and I'm a group fitness instructor for the City of Stonington. Today I'm going to take you through a mums and bubs workout. It's going to be about 30 minutes in total and it's going to be suitable for those who've given birth 6+ weeks ago, so making sure that you've had the clearance from your doctor to exercise. There's going to be a few options in the class for you today to use weights or to go completely unweighted, and that's going to depend on how postpartum you are. So please do make sure that you're listening to the advice of your doctor or your women's health physio. So guys, another important thing just to consider before you do exercise or in the middle of the workout, whatever it may be, if you feel any pulling or any heaviness in your pelvic area whilst you're doing the workout today, please do stop exercising. Please go and see your doctor or your women's health physio to make sure that there are no issues and that it's safe for you to continue exercising. Okay, so in terms of the exercise that we're going to do today, we're going to run through 10 strength-based or resistance-based exercises, and we're going to do those twice through. So it's going to take about 30 minutes or so. Now, as I say, you can use a weight or you can go unbody weighted, entirely up to you. And obviously a nice little weight that you could use that's going to be a little cute one as well is going to be your baby. If you want to use your baby as a weight at any stage, then that's fantastic to do. I would use my baby, except she's very big these days and I can't pick her up, so I'll be using just your standard weights. All right guys, so a few things that you're going to need today for the workout. Make sure you have a towel, make sure you have some water handy, and make sure you have enough space to work out. You're also going to need a chair, and if you want to, maybe a weight of some description, as I mentioned before. Okay, so we're going to start with our warm-up. We're going to do a little bit of a functional warm-up, which is going to be to warm up all of those major joints and muscles, and then we'll get straight into the workout. So when you're ready, stand up, come with me, and let's get started with our warm-up. Okay, so I'm going to step back a little bit. Hopefully you can see me. Perfect. All right, so we're going to start with a little bit of a functional warm-up. We're just going to start with a roll through the shoulders, making sure we're rolling those shoulders back. This is a really nice one if you are feeding baby. Obviously we're leaning over a lot. It's nice to sort of open up and to move the other way rather than in this position all of the time. So just keeping those nice and easy and rolling through. Perfect. Just bring those elbows up as well and we'll start to warm up everything. So really important, guys, that as we're moving through this workout that we're thinking about our pelvic floor. So we're pulling that pelvic floor up to about elevator level 1 or 2. So that means we're not squeezing on crazy, but we need to make sure that it's activated. Perfect. Okay, let's start with a march. Now, we're going to let those arms swing. Perfect. What we're going to do now, we're going to raise our knee, and then we're going to come back into that march. Raise our knee, back into that march. So that's going to start to turn on our core nice and easy. Good. Now let's do a little less of a march and more of a knee raise. Excellent. Really nice. That's looking good, guys. Remembering to keep our core nice and strong. That's it. Perfect. Good. Excellent, guys. So from here, what we're going to do is instead of that knee raise with a bent knee, we're going to straighten that leg. So up and back, up and back. So see, I'm not going super high, just coming up enough to feel a stretch down the back of my leg. So down my calves and down my hamstrings. I want you to also think about keeping those toes facing up to the sky. So we don't want any ballerina toes today. We want to keep it nice and flexed through the ankle, and that's going to activate those muscles. Good, really nice, guys. Keep it going. Excellent. All right, now we're going to come to a stand. We're going to take our feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and we're going to have our knees nice and soft, but our legs are straight, okay? We're going to come and touch our knee each side, and then we're going to gradually start to look up at that hand that's facing the sky and get a little bit of a rotation. So stay at your knees, and then as you start to find that you're getting a little bit more mobility, Then you can lean over that a little bit more, come down towards your calves. And if you're feeling super mobile today, come down to your ankles, but do make sure that we're not going too crazy. This is just our warm-up. Good, so keep looking up at the sky. A little bit of a bend through those knees. Excellent, now bring it back up, so up towards your calves. Good, back to your knees. And then gradually back up to your thighs until we're coming into a nice rotation. So we're going to rotate here, lifting the heel, keeping the shoulders down, the core engaged. Good. Excellent. Good work, guys. Now we're going to come down into just a really nice shallow squat. So here and back up. I don't want you to go any further than that so far, because remember, this is still our warm-up. We want to warm up those glutes, but we don't need to go crazy deep just yet. Good, that's it. Excellent. Now if you want to, we'll add that overhead push with that squat. So drive those elbows down, push them up, drive back, push them up. This gives us the added benefit as well of really starting to activate through our back if we really concentrate on driving those elbows back and down. Good. Excellent, guys, really nice. Remember, with that squat, you're trying to push that weight out through your heels and push the ground away as we stand up. I want you to try and visualize that if you can. Good. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, well done. Come back to that march. Get your breath back a little bit. We're going to go for our hip openers. So we're going to start slow. Open up our foot, take it back to center. Open up through the hip and back to center. If you need to hold your hands out for balance, then do. If you prefer it on your hips, absolutely fine. We're just trying to open up all the way through this hip region here. Good. Nice. Again, don't need to go super fast. This is about opening up, about starting to prep those muscles and those joints for the exercises that we're going to do. Good, really nice. Excellent, now let's speed it up a little bit if you can. Excellent, that's good. Good. We're just going to stretch up through our inner thigh. So we're going to make sure that our toes are facing forward. We're going to come to the side, drive it back up. Again, we're not going super deep, okay? Just until you feel a little stretch here, and then back. And we're going to drive through this leg, push away. Good. Keep your chest up nice and proud. I want to see what's on your t-shirt at all times. That's it, perfect, good. That's looking good, team, well done, really nice. Good. Make sure the quality of the movements are there, so you're really activating through those muscles, and you're not sort of swinging and letting momentum take you. We're going to go 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Give your legs a bit of a shake. How was that for you? Over to the other side. And again, let's go. Good. Excellent. That's really nice, guys. Keep those toes forward. Keep pushing that weight out through your bottom, through your heels. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Good. Excellent. Really nice. Pushing away through that bent leg, push up and back. Good. Really nice, well done. Great work, guys. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come back to a stand, give those legs a bit of a shake. Now let's warm up through that hinge position. So I'll do it on an angle here so you can see me. What I want you to imagine is you've got a bar, or you've got a broom, or whatever it is that's here at the crease of your hips. So I want you to bend forward, keeping your knees nice and soft, and then come back up. So we come forward, back up. Yes? Making sure we're not hyperextending. So that means we're not doing this as we stand up. We just come down into a nice upright position. We squeeze our glutes and come back down. Squeeze our glutes, come back down. Good. Now let's add a little more to this one. We're going to come up onto our toes, back down, and into that position again. Now I want you to really concentrate as you're coming up onto those toes, that we're not letting ourselves go, oh! I want you to really balance it. Good, really nice. That's looking great, team. Really, really nice. Good. Perfect, so keeping those knees soft as you hinge over. So it's just down until you feel a sort of stretch down the back of your legs. And we're keeping those shoulders down and back. Good. 3, 2, and your last one. Good. Excellent. Okay, so staying with that hinge position, guys. What I want you to do now is stay in that hinge position. I want you to set your shoulders down and back so they're not up here. Let's set them back. We're then going to take those arms to the side and we're going to row up and hold. Take it back down. Row up, hold. Take it back down. All the time, I want you to think about keeping that pelvic floor nice and strong. So we're not squeezing on for dear life. But we want to make sure that it's activated all the way through. Good. So what we're thinking about here is trying to squeeze our shoulder blades together, holding it for just a second, and going back down to activate through our back. Good. Imagine you've got a pencil in between those shoulder blades, and you don't want it to drop. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Perfect, that's really nice. Good work. Give me 3 more. Last one. Excellent, good work. Let's come back to a march. Nice big inhale here, and an exhale. Okay, so we're going to move into our workout today. So first 2 exercises that we're going to do, we are going to go for squats, and then we're going to go for a wall or a chair push-up, or you can do it on the floor, depending whatever your level is today, okay? So we're going to go for our squats first. So we're going to make sure that our toes are facing forward. We're going to be slightly wider than hip width apart, and we're going to be squatting forward, either body weight or with a weight, entirely up to you. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Squat down, back up, down, back up. Now do what works for your body. So that means if it doesn't work for you to go super duper deep at the moment, then don't do it. Listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you. How do you feel today? How much sleep have you had? How much hydration have you had? All of those things play a major part in how we're feeling when we exercise. So this is your workout, and you make it work for you, okay? Few things I want you to be conscious of. Push that weight out through your heels and keep your chest upright, okay? So we're not bending over here. Yeah, we're going to stay nice and upright. Good. These shoulders, nope, down. Good. Thinking about that form of posture all the way through. Good work. Excellent, guys. Well done. That's looking really nice. Push the ground away as we stand up and squeeze in those glutes. Good. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Give those legs a bit of a shake. How are they feeling? Okay. We've got another round of those, so don't you worry. All right. So we're going to move into our push-ups now. So this is going to be our chest, our upper body, and our core. Options here, guys. I haven't got a wall that's on screen, but if you want to, you can use a wall, and you can go push-ups on the wall. If you prefer to use a chair, then grab your chair that you've got here, and we're going to go push-ups on the chair, on your knees, okay? So making sure our shoulders are down and back, so those shoulder blades are sitting in your back pockets of your jeans. Our bottom is not doing that. It's tucked under, we're in a nice plank position, and then we're going to come down and up, okay? So come with me when you're ready, let's go. So keeping those glutes squeezed, keeping those shoulders down, and letting those elbows come out about 45 degrees backwards. So they're not coming straight out to the side. We want them to come almost backward just a little bit as well. Now remember guys, option for you depending on how postpartum you are, how strong you are, and whether you've been given the okay by your doctor. You can do this on your toes in an elevated position here, or you can do it on the floor on your toes, entirely up to you. Keep it going, keep that neck neutral. Good, make sure you get that full range all the way down, all the way back up. Thinking about that pelvic floor, elevator level 1 or 2. Good. 3, 2, your last one. Perfect, well done, come back up. Give yourself a bit of a break. If you need to grab some water, then grab some water. And we're going to move back into our squats. Put my timer on again. So we're going to move back into our squats now. And again, up to you whether you want to go for those body weight squats or your weights. So if you're using your weights, just one weight that you're just going to sit here at your chest and squat like that. So ready to go again. So feet slightly wider than shoulder width, toes facing forward, shoulders down and back. Let's go. Down, up. Good. Good work, team. That's it. Really nice. So I'm going to do it to the side. So we come, you see how my bottom is pushed back and my chest is up. I'm putting that weight through my heels. Good. And as I stand, I'm squeezing my glutes, but I'm standing in a nice upright position. Perfect. Keep it going. That's looking really nice. I can see everybody's t-shirts. Excellent. That's great. Give me 3 more. So that's 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Pop your weight down if you had it. I'm going to go right back into those push-ups again. Up to you. You can be elevated on your knees or on the floor. So bottom, tuck that pelvis under, shoulders down. Let's go. Your body's going to come down like a plank of wood, like a surfboard. Okay, so we take it all down at the same time. Good, keep those shoulders down. Making sure we're breathing. Don't hold your breath on these exercises, guys. That's really important. Excellent. Almost there. Keep that form. Good. 3 more. That's 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, good news is that round 1 done. Okay, so grab some water if you need to. We're going to go on to round 2. Round 2 is going to be our single leg lunge, and then we're going to go for a seated shoulder press. Okay, so those are our 2 exercises, but really it's 3 because we've got to do single leg, and I'm a bit mean. So we're going to go for our single leg lunge first, and that's going to look like this. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. Standing upright, down and up. Okay, so ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Single leg lunge. Take your leg back, down, up, down, up. Perfect. Now you work at your own tempo. You don't need to follow how I'm going and how fast I'm going. You know what the exercise is. So you can do as many or as little of these as you like. I would much rather that you did less reps, but they're absolutely perfect, than a load of reps that are just going to cause you injury. Remember not to go down too low. Conscious of that pelvic floor, check in with it. How's it feeling? Good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Let's give that leg a little shake, shall we? Let's move over to the other leg. Are we ready? Take that leg back. Shoulders down and back. Let's go. Remember, come down as low as you want to go. Keep your chest up. Keep those shoulders back. Let's keep that form and posture. Good, really nice. Stay with me, guys. Don't need to go at my pace. Good. Nice. Driving up through that standing leg at the front. Push the ground away. 3, 2, last one. Good work. Ooh. Okay, let's take some pressure away from our legs. I'm going to come for a seated shoulder press. So I'm going to need some weights for this one. You can use bags of beans, tins of beans. You can use water bottles, anything at all. Okay, we're going to go for a seated shoulder press. So I want you to sit on your seat. Before we even think about that shoulder press, I want you to think about your form. Sit up, shoulders back and down. Sit those shoulder blades into your back pockets. From there, we're going to go for our shoulder press from here, keeping that form. Think about your pelvic floor. Let's go. Up, down. Good. Good. So try and keep those feet together. That's going to challenge your core a little bit as well as that overhead press. Good. Make sure that those shoulders are down and they're not coming up to your ears. If you find that that's happening, then stop the exercise, reset your shoulders, then come back to it. Good. Really nice, guys. Keeping nice and upright. Imagine you're being pulled up by the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. He's at the top of the beanstalk and he's trying to pull you up. You're trying to resist, so you're staying nice and tall. Good. Give me 3 more. 2 and 1. Perfect. Well done. Well done. All right, pop those weights down. Next round is your lunges again. So remember what I said, 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. Go as fast or as slow as you want to go, okay? And as deep or as shallow. Let's go. Chest up. Good. Drive through that front foot. The big toe and the heel, I want you to really concentrate on pushing into the ground. I want you to try and imagine that you're making a dint or a dent in the ground. So when you take your foot away, there's going to be a little foot-shaped hole there. Good. And again, guys, you can use any weight you want to at this stage, or you can go body weight, or you can use your beautiful baby as well. Just make sure they're not too wriggly. Mine was a very wriggly baby. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Give those legs a shake. Move over to the other side. Opposite leg. Ready to go. Shoulders down and back. Let's go. Good. Remember, your workout as deep or as shallow as you want. The tempo that you want. As fast or as slow as you need to. Check in with that pelvic floor. How's it doing? Are you feeling any heaviness? Are you feeling any pulling? Be conscious of that. Good. Almost there, guys. Looking really strong. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Great job. How are we doing? Awesome. You'll be pleased to know no more lunges. Let's move back to our shoulder press. Picking up those weights, or your water bottles, or your tins of tomatoes, whatever you've got. Detergent bottles always work well. So, shoulders down, feet together, standing tall and upright. The giant's pulling you up. Let's go. That's it. So control it. Nice and controlled on the way down. Push up, control on the way down. Good. That's looking nice, team. Well done. Keep that posture. Excellent. Good. We're still going. Keep it there. We've got 3, 2, and your last one. Perfect. Pop those weights down. Good work, guys. 2 rounds done and dusted. Who's counting exercises? How many have we got to go? Oh, don't count. All right, guys, give yourself a break. If you need to have some water at this stage, have some water, towel yourself down, do whatever you need to do. All right, so our next exercise that we're going to do today, I'm going to grab my bottle of water actually because it's a really good one to use with that. We're going to challenge our oblique muscles. So these are those muscles down the side here, okay? A little bit of a challenge there, challenge for your balance and for your core, and obviously a little bit of overhead work, so your arms as well. So what we are going to do is we are going to stand on one leg and we're going to transfer our weight overhead to the other side. So what does that look like? That looks like this. Lifting one leg, taking our arms out, transferring overhead, and coming back down. I'll come a little bit further back so that you can see me. That's better. Lifting up, transfer overhead, over to the other side. All right, so when you're ready, let's go. Keep that balance. Don't go super fast. And as you're bringing that weight down, I want you to really slow it down. Good. Now, if you find with the balance it's a little bit too difficult, then by all means you can drop your toe so that just your toes on the floor. And that's still going to challenge you. You've still got the weight on more than one side, on the other side, but there's that little bit of transfer. Otherwise, keep that leg up. We're going to switch our legs in 3, 2, and 1. Take the weight down if you need to. Give yourself a breather. Switch your legs, so remember either toe, here, let's go. Or you can lift that leg and take it from there. Excellent, good work. How are those shoulders feeling? They should be feeling, oh, I'm doing something here today. What's going on? That's what we're looking for. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right. So our next exercise is going to be a staggered pickup. So again, you can do this without a weight or you can do it with a weight. So this is what it's going to look like. Remember I said before, your toe is just behind. I want you to keep your toe on the floor, but really, really lightly. And I want you to push that weight through your front leg. You're going to set your shoulders down and back, and all you're going to do is bend forward until you feel a stretch down the back of your leg, but being able to keep that back flat. And then you're going to come back up, back down, back up. Okay? So when you're ready, come with me. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, up. So as we're coming up, I want you to really push through that front leg. We're trying to make a dent in the floor with that front leg. Good, really nice. Keeping those shoulders down and sitting them into our back pockets of our jeans or our joggers, whatever we're wearing. Perfect, really nice, guys. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Give your legs a shake. We'll go over to the other side. Now I'll use a weight for this other side just so you can see what it looks like if you want to. It's an option, you don't have to, okay? Do what works for you. So we set that foot back, shoulders down and back. All I'm going to do is have that weight as a counterbalance. I'm going to come down, back up. Oh, nearly I fell over then as well. Good, that's it. Back up. Now check in with that pelvic floor. How is it feeling? Remember guys, you can stop this workout at any time. If you're not feeling the full thing today, and come back to it at another time. That's the beauty of these on-demand classes. Driving the big toe and the heel into the ground. Good, give me 2 more. Excellent. Well done, well done. All right, back to our water bottle or our weight. And we're going for that overhead transfer. So start on your weakest side, okay? So whichever side you find your balance is more difficult on, start on that side, because then you're going to be less fatigued, less tired. All right, so off we go. Across, control it, and then back. Good. Arms keep disappearing off the screen. That's it. That's looking really nice, guys. Remember, we don't want to go too fast. Good. Excellent. Give me 1 more each side. Last one. Good. Perfect. All right. So switch over your legs. Remember, toe on the ground or up to you. Let's go again. This is your last time around with this one. Good. Nice work. Challenge yourself so you're not going super duper fast. I want you to slow down that weight as you bring it down. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, well done. So go back for that pickup. I'll keep holding my water bottle. We're going for our pickup. So that foot is back, and we're going to stretch down and pick up. Let's go. Down, pick up, squeezing those glutes as we stand up nice and tall. Shoulders down and back. Checking in with that pelvic floor. Good. Make sure we're breathing, guys. Don't forget to do that. Very important to breathe. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give your legs a shake if you need to. Swap your weight over to the other side. And then that foot on the back. Let's go to the other side. Good, really nice. Remembering to push the ground away. Slight bend through that front knee, but not too much. So you want just sort of a soft knee. And it's that hinge motion that we did in our warm-up. Good, really nice. If you want to, you can hold on to your hip here. So it helps you to feel the movement. Good. 1 more. Excellent, guys, well done. Good job. Give your legs a bit of a shake. Grab some water if you need to. We're going to move on to our next combination. So our next combination is going to be our seated upright row and our bicep curl. So our seated upright row, I want you to use your cans of beans or your weights for. We're going to sit on the bench. We're going to set those shoulders back. We're going to come here and we're going to row up and back down to the side. Row up and down. When you're ready, come with me. Let's go. Good, really nice. So lead with those elbows. Make sure those elbows come up nice and high, but keep those wrists nice and strong. Good. Don't want any T-Rex, none of that. Nice and high up here. That's it, good. Excellent, guys, really nice. Might be feeling a little bit fatigued now. That's okay. Take a break if you need to. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Don't pop those weights down. We're going to go for our bicep curls, okay? So this time what we're going to do with those bicep curls is we're going to make sure that our thumbs are facing outwards. So that will help to open up through our chest. We spend a lot of time in this position. Just helps to open up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go for our bicep curls from here. Setting those shoulders down and back. Core strong. Let's go, bicep curls. So squeezing up and then lowering down nice and slowly. Okay, so really challenge yourself with those bicep curls to come down super duper slow. You don't need to go at my pace. You can go even slower than me if you want to. The slower you do it, the harder it's going to be, and that's what we want. We want those muscles to really spend some time working, and we want them to work hard. Good, that's it, really nice. Excellent, making sure the tops of our arms stay glued to the side of our upper body. Good. Well done, team. Remember that giant? He's still trying to get you. He's up there. So we're sitting nice and tall. Good. Give me 3 more. Don't speed it up. I see you. Excellent, well done. And your last one. Great work. Excellent. Give yourself a bit of a break. Okay, so we're going to go back to those upright rows. We're going to stay in the seated position. Make sure that you're breathing. Grab some water if you need to. And let's go for those upright rows. You're ready to go. Set those shoulders down and back. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Let's go. Drive with those elbows. And back down. Good. Excellent, guys. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Good. And with those elbows, keeping those wrists strong, staying nice and upright. Great posture. Good. We're there in 3, in 2. Oh, your last one. And 1. Excellent, well done. Oh, how are we feeling? Should be feeling a little bit now. All right, so let's go back to our bicep curls. Remember what I said, slow it down. Shoulders down and back. Giant's trying to get you, sitting up tall. Let's go. Make sure those thumbs are facing outwards, so our palms are facing away from our body. Good, nice and slow. Engaging through that back, so that means those shoulder blades, we're actively trying to pull down into our back pockets. Those arms are glued to the side of our body. There is no space between them. Excellent. Well done, team. That's it. Looking really nice. Slow it down. No rushing as you get tired. Great. Awesome. Give me 3 more. Don't rush them. That's 2 more. All right, I'm going to challenge you this last one. Super duper slow. Stay with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good job, guys. You didn't know I was going to do that, did you? Well done, guys. Good job. All right. Give those arms a bit of a stretch. Just stretch through your hands here, through your forearms. So we're just looking like that. Good work over to the other side. Excellent. That's great, guys. Grab some water if you want to. A little bit of a stretch through your chest here. Let's just open up there. Excellent. All right, guys. So we've got 2 more exercises to go, and then that is it. You are done for the day. Great work. Okay. So we're going to come down onto the ground for these last 2 exercises. So our first exercise, You might know it as a bird dog, other people might know it as a Superman. What it's going to look like is this. So we're going to be in a tabletop position. So that means that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips and your back is nice and flat. From there, you've got some options here. If you're coming back from exercise, from pregnancy, and you're pretty early back, then just go with the arms. If you've been postpartum for a little longer, you're feeling a little stronger, then you can go arms and legs. So just arms. We're going to reach. I'm going to take it back down. We're going to reach. We're going to take it back down. So your knees are on the floor. But what I want you to concentrate on is keeping that torso really nice and stable. Okay, so imagine you've got a cup of hot coffee on your back. That's your table. You do not want to spill that coffee. Okay, so this is your first option. Second option, arm and leg. Same applies. We're going to keep that table really nice and stable. Ooh, that rhymes. The poet and the didn't have it. Good. We're going to go one more each side. Excellent. Well done. Just sit back. Give yourself a bit of a stretch. Good. All right. So we're going to swing around so we're on our back for our next exercise. We're going to go for our glute bridge. This is your last exercise. No more new ones after this. So our glute bridge. What I want you to do is dig your heels and your toes into the ground. I want you to sit with your pelvis tucked forward, okay? So we're going to tuck that pelvis forward. We're then going to pop our hands on the floor for a little bit of extra stability. Squeeze up. Hold those hips up. Squeeze the glutes and lower. Nice and slowly. Just touch the ground and back up. Squeeze and lower. Now, a few things here that we need to be conscious of. Make sure that those knees are tracking outwards and that they're not sort of dipping in together to meet each other. We don't want that to happen. Okay? I want you to just lightly touch the floor, squeeze up so we've even got a little bit of a shape through those glutes there, and back down. Now remember, if you want to, go a little bit further along on your journey, you can pop a weight into your pelvis here and you can hold it. But please don't do that if you're coming back from exercise, if you're coming back from pregnancy and you're only just new to exercise, okay? That's really important. We're going to go two more. And last one. Great work. Okay. Ooh, we're nearly there, folks. This is the end of the line. So, two more exercises, same again, and then we are done and dusted. So, we're going to go into that bird dog or the Superman. Remember, just arms or arms and legs, entirely up to you. Tabletop position first, nice flat back, knees underneath your hips and hands underneath your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So as we're taking that arm and leg, you do not need to be lifting that leg super high. It just comes straight out, that's all. That toe, you want to be facing the ground. And I want you to slow it down. So we're not going super fast, it's not a race. Good. And remember, if those legs is too much, just the arm, really reach, take it back, reach, take it back. Good work. Whichever you're doing, stick with it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Sit back. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch through that lower back. Stretch out those arms if you want to. Big breath. Take it up. I'm going to come back for our final exercise, which is your glute bridge. So remember, up to you, whether we go weighted or not. If you're using your weight, water bottle, anything, just sit it in your pelvis here. We're going to have our knees facing outwards, away from sort of towards your toes, so they're not knocking in. And we're going to lift our hips in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift, squeeze, lower slowly. Light touches the ground, back up. Squeeze, lower slowly. Good, that's it. Really nice, guys. You have done so well. I'm so glad that you're able to work out with me today. It's been awesome. Thank you so much. Keep it going. We're almost there. Good. Don't give up on me just yet. We're going to go 5 more reps. Let's do it. So we've got 5. Squeeze those glutes. More slowly. 4. Good. 3. 2. And here's your last one. Let's make it a good one. Squeeze the glutes lower. Perfect. And relax. Well done, well done. Pop the weight to the side if you're using it. Straighten out your legs. Try not to kick anything like I do. And straighten out your arms. Let's just take the pressure off those abdominal muscles that we've been using. Let's wiggle those fingers and toes. And take some nice deep breaths here. Perfect. Good. Release. And when you're ready, come up to a seated position. Good. All right, let's swing around back into that knees sort of tabletop position. And we're going to go for our cat-cow stretches. Really nice stretch here. So we're going to sink down through our back and lift our head to the ceiling, and then arch through our back, and the head comes in between those arms, and we're going to cycle through those. Again, do not need to go super duper fast. We need to go at full stretch. Good. Perfect. Give me one more. Making sure we're breathing. Excellent. Good job. Sit back into your child's pose. Stretch out through your fingers. And try and sit back onto your heels. Big breath here. Good. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. You're going to take your hand and thread it through. So like you're threading the needle. You're going to sink down and just rest on that shoulder ever so gently. Give us a little bit of a shoulder stretch as well as down the side of our back a little bit as well. Making sure you're breathing. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, release that hand, and then the other side. So through we go. Keeping the bottom up in the air. Good. Making sure you're breathing and resting your head on the floor. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Up we come. Okay, so in that seated position now, swing yourself round. You go for a bit of a hamstring stretch. So I want you to sit nice and tall. The giant is still there, trying to pull you up. I want you to take one leg, pop it on top of the other. So I'll come back a little bit so you can see me. Stretch through the back of that leg, sitting nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, release. Get that position again, leg comes up, heel onto toe, and stretch. Good. Now don't force any of these stretches. If it hurts or it's uncomfortable for you, then stop that stretch. Good. 3, 2, 1, release. Excellent. All right, so let's gently come up to a standing position. So in your own time, I just want you to swing just gently from side to side into a standing position. I'm just going to stand back a little bit so you can see my head. Good. Swing from side to side, like we did in that warm-up. Take your legs wider, pivot through the heel, so lifting that heel, feeling that rotation. Good, really nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take one leg behind the other, and let's take that stretch all the way down the side. So you're going to try and push your hips out and stretch the other way. So you're being pulled this way and pulled that way as well at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Release nice and slowly and gently. Good. Over to the other side. Push those hips. So you're being pulled that way first, and now you're being pulled the other way. Good. Again, go as deep into these stretches as is comfortable for you. If at any stage you feel that there's any pain or it's uncomfortable, then decrease the stretch or stop it altogether if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's roll those shoulders back. Good. Really nice. Let's just take our hands behind our back. I'm going to stretch through that chest. So I want you to bring those hands down and pull those shoulders back. Now I want you to be conscious of your form here. So at bottom, it's going to be tucked under. Good. Breathe in deeply here. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. And our last stretch of today, we're going to take one arm forward, take the other arm forward. You're being pulled forward. We're going to stretch our back. So from the side, sticking our bottom out, our knees are soft. We're being pulled by that pesky giant, and we're stopping ourselves from being pulled. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Come back up. Nice big inhale here. Take an exhale down the center. One hand forward, the other hand forward. Bring it together and give yourself a round of applause. Well done, team. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Great job, guys. Thank you so much for working out with me today. That was your Mums and Bubs workout. I hope you got a great workout with Active Stonington today. Please do check out the other videos that we have on our YouTube channel, as well as the Harold Holt Health Club website, which has a number of live classes as well that you can attend virtually via Zoom. Some fantastic options there. It's been fantastic having you today for the Mums and Bubs workout. Hope you got a great workout, and I'll see you soon. Take care.